Good evening, you guys. Very slow night for the fights. Looking at BKFC, where they fight bare knuckle in that circle, and watching a fight card taking place in Philly. The fight card in Philly is pretty entry level. Early on the card, we had a few guys making their debut, or they have just like one fight. Right now in the ring, two heavyweights. Hold on. It is Lemire Riley versus Joel Caudle. Lemire has 12 fights total. Joel has 22 fights total. They're heavyweights. I would say they're both a little fluffy, but it's been some decent action, decent heavyweight action so far. Both of these guys are fighting out of orthodox stance. Good exchange of punches. Mostly round punches. Oh, a couple of good body shots there by Riley. Or my bad, that was by Caudle. Riley is got a little more around the waist there. The next fight is getting ready to get started in BKFC. To be honest, I don't follow BKFC at all, so I do not know who these two fighters are. We got one guy who's very tatted up, has some facial tattoos as well. Just waiting for the opening bell with the BKFC stuff. Now the two heavyweights in Philly, they're standing more or less toe to toe. We have Caudle is the one that's moving around the ring a little bit more than Riley. Riley just got off some nice wingy hook punches to the head and body. Just missed there with the right hook. Caudle's the one following. Riley is the one following Caudle around the ring. Caudle is the one with slightly better footwork, a little more body movement. Caudle just tied up Riley for a couple moments there, and then ref broke him apart, and they're right back to throwing punches. Again, two heavyweights standing toe to toe. Not the most technical fighters, not a lot of straight punches, just mostly a lot of round punches. Looks like that's the fight. So we'll see how this heavyweight matchup turns out. That was a heavyweight 6-rounder. So you could tell this is a very minor card because there's just 3 4-rounders, 3 6-rounders, and the main event is an 8-rounder between two heavyweights. This is a fight card taking place in Philly, Pennsylvania. The promoter is Marshall Kaufman. Looks like his company's called King Promotions. It's almost like he's trying to copy the Top Rank logo. Yeah, it looks like King Promotions is run by the Kaufmans, Corey Kaufman and Marshall Kaufman. All right, if you're joining us for this live stream, thanks. Say hi so we know who's here. Let us know if you are a boxing fan or an MMA fan. All right, in the BKFC circle, we have 2 orthodox fighters facing off against each other. Now the tatted up guy looks like he's a little bit more of like an MMA / Thai fighter, just the way he holds his hands apart and out a little bit more than a boxer would. Oh my goodness, and right away he gets dropped with a a left. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. I think it was a 1-2 from his opponent. That was Lane that just got dropped by Pog. All right, and again, Pog is the one circling. Lane is the one that's got his arms apart like this and is just following Pog around as he goes counterclockwise around the circle. BKFC fights in a circle, not a ring. So it's not a squared circle, it's a circle. Right. Lane attempts a jab right there. Pog is still a little bit close-up action. Looks like Lane is trying to throw counter left hooks. And Pog just charges in with some wingy shots. I don't think either one of these guys is a classically trained boxer just because of how they throw their wingy punches. This is in the BKFC arena. And this is tough. They really don't even have anything over the bottom part of their hand. There's just a little tape around the wrist, it looks like. Wrist and thumb, maybe. A nice 1-2 from Pog. And that's the round. All right, if you're here, thanks for joining. My name's DHamaguchi. I'm a pro fighter. I enjoy doing live breakdowns or as the fights are happening. I also do breakdowns. You can check those out on this channel. You can check out some of my fights on this channel too. They're the ones with purple borders. My backstory, check out the videos with the gold colored borders. Okay, and in the squared circle, it was Joel Caudle, or sorry, no, it was Lemire Riley who came out ahead, I think. Oh, goodness. All right, and then back at BKFC, we're about to start the next round. Okay, so Lane got dropped in the first round. We'll see how he does in the second round. Right away, both fighters standing at mid-range. Lots of feints from Pog with his body language. Seeing how Pog kind of carries his hands a little bit open, that reminds me a little bit more of an MMA habit. Oh, and Pog with a nice short right over Lane's jab hand. Another right hand left hook attempted by Pog. Didn't quite connect there. Lane is just shuffle stepping, staying right on top of Pog as Pog continues to go around the circle, mostly in a counterclockwise direction. Pog with a nice up jab to Lane's head. Another up jab attempt by Pog. Pog again with a single jab. Lots of upper body movement from Pog here. Trying to be evasive. Just 30 seconds remaining here. Not a lot of action from Pog in the, rather from Lane in the BKFC circle. Oh, and Pog comes in with a leaping right hook. Doesn't quite connect. Men come in close quarters, start grappling a bit, holding and hitting. How are you doing, Dark Crypto? Are you a combat sport fan? Oh, and right at the end of the round, Lane storms fourth with about 4 punches, but that's not enough to win that round. Not enough to do some damage on his opponent. Hi, how are you doing? What's up, Muffin? Right. We're not doing any moderators right now. Mostly I keep moderator status for people who are already members of the channel. We are watching boxing and BKFC. All right, cool. Thanks, Muffin. Appreciate it. All right. So apparently this is the main event for BKFC. Apologize, my stream has just frozen up here. Please bear with me. All right, yeah, thank you for subbing, Muffin. This, by the way, this is the second live of the day. First live was for my workout. That's typically what happens first. All right, man, my stream has frozen. Bear with me. Hey, Carlos, what's going on? So there's some heavyweights fighting in Philly. There's also BKFC. So that's what we're watching tonight. Not a lot of action. I mean, I don't even know any of the fighters fighting. And I don't really follow BKFC, so the main event is Pog versus Lane. How are you doing? All right. All right, I apologize, guys. Streams have frozen up. Let me try again. All right, I apologize. I think I'm gonna have to reboot my computer, so this is gonna take a couple minutes. Tech issues are always fun. Thank you for joining me. My name is DHamaguchi. If you want, in the meantime, you can check out some of my fights that are on this channel. Check out the full fight playlist. Yeah, I've been pushing myself pretty hard, Carlos, both like with the boxing stuff, and in the weight training too. I can't put all my training up, of course, because it's not always easy to video where I'm training, but when I can, that's what that's why you see those lives of the boxing, just because I can control that environment as far as filming goes. And of course, in the weightlifting gym, there's no way I can live stream or show you every single exercise. So it's always just one lift, maybe two per workout. How about you guys? Anybody doing any training lately? Or how about today? Yeah, somebody revving their engine. Right, you guys, tell me what fights you're looking forward to. Are you going to watch UFC 324? Coming up next weekend. Plus, Dana White's very first Zuffa boxing card is going to be Friday night, the 23rd. Are you guys going to tune in for that? All right, let's see if I can get these streams back, guys. Yeah, the heavyweights in Philly are Danier Pero and Mario Aguiar. And yeah, I don't know anything about BKFC, but the main event is in the circle right now. Are you guys gonna watch UFC 324? Looks like we might have a few cuts opened up here in the BKFC fight. The men hug it up, I guess, as we head into the final round. Interesting thing to do instead of touching gloves, but to each his own. All right, here's a random question from YouTube. All right, in BKFC circle, both men started the last round out hard, standing toe to toe. A little bit of grappling plus close inside fighting, dirty boxing type thing. Yeah, Pog has a gash, a diagonal gash on his forehead. As they're clinching, Pog got off a double body shot. Attempted a headshot, didn't quite land. Oh, very nice left hook right hand from Pog. Teeing off on Lane. Oh, good attempt at a jab by Lane, but he gets countered right away from Pog. Lane is now carrying his hands a little bit low. Tries for a lead left hook. Oh, nice left uppercut right hand attempt by Pog. Well, Lane has 45 seconds to turn this fight all the way around in his favor, but right now I have Pog winning this BKFC match. Oh, and just as I say that, Lane lands a nice short inside left hook off a combination. Oh, right uppercut left hook attempt by Lane. So no lack of heart here. Just 20 seconds remain in this BKFC showdown. Very nice jab by Pog. The men clinch up. Lane secures a guillotine hold. Standing toe-to-toe to the bell. Wow. Okay, some nice uppercuts and little inside hooks landed by both men on that. Brawling to the finish. Now, I have to admit that this fellow Lane does look familiar, so I'm sure, I don't know. In the brief amount of time I watched BKFC, I guess I've seen him before. All right, I have not been able to get that boxing card in Philly back yet. Let me try again. Hope you guys' weekend's going well. Hello, Katie. Or Katie. All right, thanks, Carlos. What book are you reading? All right, I'm going to assume that Pog won this BKFC fight, but we'll wait for the official decision, which is going to be happening in a moment, I think. All right, I am trying to get the stream back. Oh, holy cow, what's going on here? They're saying there's a round 6 with BKFC. Does that mean this was a draw? Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. Wow, okay, so I thought that was the final round, but this is round 6, so my fault. Oh, cool. Very cool that you're reading the classics, Carlos Cicero. Okay, in the BKFC circle, Pog with a nice jab to the body, and then he's doing a lot of lean away, fade away defensive moves here. The men close distance, they clinch up, and the ref separates them. Okay, just over a minute and 20 seconds in this. I assume this is the final round now. And Lane with a nice lean back counter 2-punch combination. And then they close, grapple, ref brings him back to center. Oh, nice lead left hook by Pog. Decent 1-2 from Lane, and then they clinch up. Both men try to exchange body shots with their free hand. All right, Carlos, you too. Have a great night. Enjoy your book. A little pummeling, wrestling, grappling. Pog pushes Lane back to the ropes. Ref brings him back to the center. Oh, goodness. And Pog has really rocked Lane there right at the end with a nice little left hook. And I believe that's it. Blood streaming from the left eye of Pog. Right, so Lane had Pog in a guillotine in a headlock. As Pog popped up, he cracked out a short right hand and really just nailed and rocked Lane. Very, very nice, smart move by Pog. Great way to close out that fight. So Lane is raising his hands as if he won. Guess we'll see in a moment. Both men kneel down and hug it up in the center of the circle. Just waiting to hear the announcement on this main event for BKFC. Thanks for joining me, guys. Please say hi so we know who's here. So that was Dustin Pog. I think he defeated Julian Lane. But we will wait for the official decision from the announcer in a moment. How are you doing, Bryce? Good to see you here. Thanks for joining. There's a fair amount of wrestling going on, but I don't usually live stream pro wrestling. Okay, this is for the BKFC belt, and it is indeed Mr. Pog, if that's how you say his name. He wins the belt. I'm not sure if he unseated Lane, but truly emotional fighter. Down on his knees, hugs it up with his opponent. Right, guys, I apologize about not being able to get this boxing stream back just yet, but I'll try this again. If you're here, say hi so we know who's here. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining us on Saturday night. This is a very quiet weekend for fights, so we're kind of scraping the barrel here. Hope you guys' weekend is going well. Yes, it's a rather deep cut right in the corner of Mr. Pog's left eye, right in the crease here. Also has a cut opened up diagonally on his forehead. But congratulations to him. That was a good fight. So, hey, Suzerain. So, there's a small fight card in Philly that I had the stream for, but I lost, and just wrapped up a title fight in BKFC. Hello, Raging Warrior. How are you doing? God bless you too. So I'm sure you'll be able to read about this BKFC fight on Bloody Elbow. Like I said, I don't really follow bare knuckle boxing, but if it just happens to be on at the same time, I'll tune in, which is what we did today. All right. How are you doing, Rodney? Yes, quite a big cut opened up on Pog's forehead. He's definitely going to need stitches there and then the corner of his left eye. You think Shakur's going to win that one? Depends which version of Teofimo Lopez we see, I think. I mean, I hope we see a very in shape Lopez and a very inspired Lopez. But sometimes he can be a little bit flat. Shakur should be able to outbox him, but Teo's is capable of landing hard shots, so that could ruin Shakur's game plan. Deontay should have quit after he fought Fury the second time. I don't want to watch Deontay fight anymore. I said that after the Joseph Parker fight. Alright guys, I apologize for losing the boxing stream, but such is life sometimes. If you're a bare knuckle fan, check out this title fight between Pog and Lane. It was a decent toss-up, I would say. Now, this is the promotion that Paul Malignaggi doesn't like because it's run by Conor McGregor, but that being said, fight is a fight. All right, just trying to find... Yeah, why does he keep going? I mean, I think a lot of it's ego. I would think he has enough money by now, so... It just basically boils down to ego. I don't know if he really thinks he can become a world champion again, but I'm guessing that's what it is. Well, Joshua's getting to the shot point. I don't know if they're actually gonna make that fight. I don't know if Joshua wants to be done, especially after the tragic car accident. Okay, let's see. Alright guys, looks like I cannot get that fight in Philly back. Bunch of other things going on. Other sports, rather. Looks like there was some fun action in the BKFC circle. Not my cup of tea, to be honest, but... Okay, cool, Scissorin. What do you guys want to do? You want to watch something else instead of fighting? Let's see. I'm tempted to tune in to watch some hockey. Maybe a fight will break out. All right, so that BKFC event took place at Mohegan Sun. It's officially over. And there is a fight card going on in Philly. The main event is 2 heavyweights, but unfortunately I lost that stream, so. Interesting, the DAZN is still advertising Itama versus Franklin, even though that's fallen off, because Itama has some sort of undisclosed injury. Okay. Alright guys, so I think we're going to call it a night, but thanks for joining me. I appreciate your time, and we'll see you in the next one.